every writer and every artist, no matter what age. Original art with me as well. A veteran of the comic book industry for 30 years. I'm a writer, I'm an artist, and this sucks.
Tonight's episode, Deathbeat.
Don't start! We haven't left yet!
You, everybody, it is, for crying out loud. You know what they say? A messy desk is a sign of a genius.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, this is Aaron Live. It is December 18th, 2022. I'm Aaron. This is not Shelly, but it is
Sammy.
This is my daughter. She just turned 21 yesterday. That doesn't mean we'll be drinking on this show because she, like me, is a non-consumer of alcohol. It's my wife and my son that'll occasionally, hit the bottle. So, okay. I don't know what she's inferring. You got to keep you got to keep those family secrets to yourself. Hey, thank you all for joining us. What an exciting Christmas episode this is going to be. In fact, I guarantee this may be the worst episode you've ever watched. So before we get too far into it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe because we need all the help we can get. In fact, let me run this quick public service announcement if you don't mind, if I can find it. There it is. That's right. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Do all that kind of good, fun stuff because it helps the channel grow and allows me to provide more crappy content like you're about to see. Woo! So let's see who has joined us in the chat, shall we, Sammy?
Yep.
Gary G is here. Merry Christmas, Lopresti family. Gary, you're the first one in the house. You know what you get for that? Nothing. But we do appreciate you being here. And Jasu. Ho, ho, ho. Right back at you, man. Stippling Vaughn is here. Finally, the link. She just can't handle it. Can't handle the pressure of live TV. Finally, the link. I've been stressing out. Don't do that. I know. Well, someone was doing their homework on the computer and made it kind of difficult for me to prep for the show.
I broke my laptop.
She did, but she claims she didn't drop it.
I didn't.
She claims that somehow it magically just tore apart at the hinge. So we don't have a laptop for her to do her homework on. So she's doing her finals right here on this computer while I was supposed to be prepping for the show.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a miracle I even have anything on here to talk about, but we do have some stuff. One slick dude is here. You ought to be merry after what Mrs. Claus bought at the auction. Let's see. You ought to be merry after what Mrs. Claus brought at the auction. You know what? All you guys were at the auction last night. Thank you so much. Everybody did really well on that. I did better than I hoped. So now I can continue to pay for my child's college education. And that's why she's here. She's the poster child for give generously to Samantha's college fund. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is almost always here. Josh is here. Josh, way to get the show started.
Nice.
Off on the right foot. We'll get out of that. We'll get that out of the way right now. H is for Heretic. Wife home after a week trip, daughter home for Christmas, yet Aaron makes time for us. And I think that's why I'm special. And you guys should treat me with that special respect.
And that's
I deserve.
I'm just better than everyone else.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say it exactly like that, but Paul Brillard is here, our resident engineer. Randy Howell from all the way from Canada. Very Christmas to the Lepresti. A very Merry Christmas to the Lepresties and Chad. Thank you. Citizen Ronan is here. Brian Suddenly Old is here. Sequential Treasures, of course, he's always here. And remember, Sequential and I will be doing a special New Year's Eve stream afternoon. So before you go out and party and get butt-faced and have your friends come and pick you up at the bar, watch our live stream as we talk about our favorite cover artists or favorite cover art. Something like that. James will fill us in. He knows. Corey Landis is here. Is it Christmas? I'm not quite in the spirit. Neither am I. We have nothing up except the Christmas tree. But there was no one here. Shelley was gone. Samantha was at school. It was just me and my dear old 91-year-old mother. We managed to decorate the tree, but we didn't bring out any other Christmas decorations. I feel kind of lame, actually, now that I think about it, that we didn't
do that tomorrow.
Yeah, in all my free time, I got to draw.
You won't do anything. We're gonna do it tomorrow.
She's like selling me out, and it's none of it is true. Nighthawk Warrior Comics is here. Randy Nada is here. Tarks9 all the way from Canada. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Fritzl Schnitzel is Fritzy Schnitzel. Savoir faire is everywhere. Nothing like embarrassing your daughter on a YouTube stream. She never watches the show. She has no idea what we do here. So, yeah, you know what? I used to use Skin Bracer back in the day and High Karate.
What?
See, you're too young. Candy Canes and Dames. There you go. Let's see who else. Who else is here? Just repeating you guys. Marcus Killergroove's here. Oh, look at that. See, he's giving you a shout out. Hey, hail Aaron and Sammy.
Thanks,
That's
man.
beautiful. She appreciate. Wow.
It's okay. You can take your time.
She appreciates it. This is my daughter, in case you weren't paying attention.
Can't you see there's
Samantha, yeah. Just imagine if I had hair. Perfect.
Oh,
Did Shelley shrink? No. She is burnt out, man. This week and a half, she was in Texas. She was in Phoenix.
Do you not get the joke?
What did Shelley
shrink?
Yeah, I know. She's referring to you.
I know, but you were
I'm
over-explaining it, so I was making sure you got it.
You know what? Maybe you're fired. Maybe you should just pack your crap and get out of here.
Don't ask me to come on the show.
I didn't. You forced yourself on.
Mom asked me to.
Okay, well, that's still not me.
You
See, you can see the fighting that goes on. It's either me and Shelley, it's me and Samantha. It just goes on and on and on. Look at Corey Landis. Look at that. Glad to know I'm not the only non-drinker on this planet. Let's see. Leg Kick says, worst we've watched. We have watched you by yourself, Aaron. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Heyo.
Here, you know what gets worse than that? This. So there, Leg Kick.
Hurts every time.
It does. It's painful, but
watch.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
You saying it hurts to watch this?
No, the clip of the guy getting hit.
All right.
It,
I just want to make sure because I don't want to cannonball you.
Well,
look at that.
regardless.
Daughter of Aaron, cool generational artists. There it is. but she is very, shall we say, high tech, and I'm very low tech. So she's definitely the next generation.
Barely.
Look at that. Travis T knows. Aaron is special. Thank you. Okay. Rico says, did Aaron admit he has was special needs? I admit nothing except this. So let's clean it up, shall we? Oh, hey, there's John Smith from
Hey,
San
John.
Diego. You know John. San Diego Comic-Con.
All of the guys from that trip have blended into like one person.
It morphed into.
It's been a while. It was okay. It was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
It was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Probably it was before COVID was the last time you were there. Well, John, she's pretending that you're. These kids, no respect. No respect. Butt-faced. Yeah, that's what we used to call it. Butt-faced. Yeah, that's what we used to call it. Did he just say butt-faced? Yep, that's what we used to call it. There we go. Darth Josh. He used to live in Oregon, no longer does. Hello, Aaron and Lepresti family. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys too. You know, I wasn't going to do a Christmas show, but then I realized that Christmas is Sunday next week. And surely we wouldn't do a Christmas show on Christmas Day.
We're not doing anything else.
Thank you. See, the more she's on the show, the more she reveals the secrets of the Lepresti household, that actually we do nothing around here except watch TV. And that's.
Hey, you missed a comment about me.
Uh-oh. See, she's like, yeah. She what, me?
Yes,
Samantha?
I am.
She is. That's what she's going to. She's a double major, dance and animation and design. So that sounds like three things, but animation and design is one thing. So
it's design with an emphasis in animation.
There you go.
So I dabble.
What's this? You really allow your daughter to watch this show with us on it? I know, but this is the cleanest show on YouTube, so I'm going to take my chances.
Oh, Mighty Geek Studios, right? Oh my gosh, right there.
Aaron, does Shelly know that she's been replaced by a younger model? All I know is when I walked in there to ask her if she was going to be on the show. This is what I got right here.
99.
I took that as a no, so I grabbed the only one spry enough to be on this show.
I was gonna say Nana could do it.
Well, that's why I said spry. You would be if my 91-year-old mother was sitting here. It's hard to say what might happen.
She wouldn't understand anything going on.
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, when I was in film school, all right, we were filming out in the desert for my project, and out in the Vasquez Rocks, where the Gorn episode of Star Trek was. So it was this kind of dystopian future thing, a Mad Max kind of thing that I was filming, right? So it was in the future after a nuclear holocaust, and there was only people who were around were like these primitive cavemen people, right?
Okay.
They weren't cavemen, but they were, primitives,
Okay, keep going.
All right. So one of the girls that was in the movie, my mom made like these sort of, again, I keep on saying they weren't caveman outfits, but they were like, like maybe something you would throw together, animal skin or whatever. Right. And so this girl was in this, and she was a method actor. So she had nothing on underneath the costume. Right.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So we had this scene where she was crawling up this rock. Okay. Now I wanted the camera from a low angle. So what happened was,
so that was on you.
No. She crawls up I didn't know that she had nothing on underneath the outfit. So she crawls up the rock, and I brought my mom with me because she was down for the weekend. And I said, come on and watch me film. Right. And I said, but whatever you do, don't say anything to embarrass me while I'm trying to direct these people. Right. As moms are wont to do. And so anyway, I had the cameraman down on the ground. He was actually literally laying on the ground. So this low angle shot, she's crawling up the rocks. And I'm standing there. And it was a really cool shot because she was crawling up the rocks. And as she was crawling up the rocks, our hero was walking into frame this way. So she went from close up to long shot. And he went from long shot to close up. Kind of a very Spielbergian move. But anyway, so my mom is sitting down at the other end off camera watching this whole thing. And we do the shot. We do it a couple times. And then she comes up to me like we're taking a break. And she goes, Nana Faithy walks up to me and she says, "What are you shooting here? A porn film?" Because apparently she saw a little bit more than I saw when this girl climbed up the rock. And everybody else saw it except me because I was standing at the other side kind of directing traffic and everybody else was over behind the camera and they were all able to. So, yeah. So there you go.
Did you use the footage?
Well, no, it was like shadow. You couldn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
But apparently my mom could. So there you go. $10 from Paul Taylor. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate that very much. That's a Canadian $10. Merry Christmas, Aaron. I hope your family and you have a glorious holiday season. Thank you so much. Same to you. You guys will probably get a lot more snow than we will. Although
we're getting snow.
It's supposed to snow on Thursday, but will it be around by Sunday? I don't know. All right, there we go. See, people love the story. Peeping Aaron. No, I had no. Oh, okay. So Samantha's birthday.
Another peeping story.
No, hang on a second. So I'm gonna turn the tables a little bit here. So
my birthday.
I know it was her birthday yesterday. No, yeah, today's Sunday.
So
okay.
This is a recent peeping story.
Yeah. So I say, okay. Well, I said, we're not going to be doing anything on your birthday because she was traveling. Her and Shelly were flying back from school, got in late. So I asked her, I say, what do you want to do for your birthday, right? And she says, I
want to go to Bikini Coffee.
There is like one of those little coffee hut places in a parking lot, but it's like bikini coffee and the girls there wear bikinis, right? And so when she's home, like during the summer from school, whatever, we drive by it constantly and we just kind of make jokes about, oh my gosh, those girls must be freezing, blah, blah, blah. So she wanted as a joke to go to Bikini Coffee today.
And we did.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we got hot chocolate with peppermint.
It was so good.
Now she wants to go back.
Like, I'm not even kidding. It was probably the best hot chocolate I've ever had.
Needless to say, the young lady
really
that
good.
served us was tatted up, had a nose piercing, and
she was pretty. So stop it.
I'm just saying she was.
He's making it sound so drama. She was pretty. she was fine.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. See, Waylon Todd knows. Now, Henry Bemis, he's an Oregonian. He says bikini baristas are an Oregon thing. I have never seen them anywhere else.
Bikini coffees in Arizona.
Oh, do they have bikini coffees? There you go, Henry. You see, I was always thinking, why would you do it in Oregon? Because it must be freezing. We could do it in California or Arizona or someplace where it's actually warm. So,
we have in Arizona.
Look at that. Creative Faye reaching out to say happy birthday to you. So there you go. To you. And then you would say, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not like we're on a show or anything. What did you say? It's not like we're on a show or anything.
I wasn't paying attention.
What? It's drool. This is dripping down.
I was thinking about the hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate was so good.
It was so good. It had peppermint in it.
Look at Brian suddenly old. I was in the car behind you. She was a train wreck.
Stop. That's not nice. She was very nice.
Yeah, she was.
And
actually.
very pretty.
And very nice.
She had nice red hair.
Bikini baristas are up here in Washington, too. You know, that's the place I first saw them. I was coming back with Terry Dodson from a show. And we were driving by a street. And I go, did you just see that? He goes, what? I go, it's a bikini coffee place. So we actually had to drive by again to see if it was actually what we thought it was. We didn't go in. No, we didn't. We just went back to make sure that it was actually, I saw what I thought I saw. I really
wanted her to sing me happy birthday though,
but she didn't do it. It wasn't like oh my gosh. Okay, so tell the story about the guy on the plane, the flight attendant on the plane.
It's not even that. So on the plane, Mom told the flight attendants that it was my 21st birthday, all this stuff, and so like every time one of the flight attendants would like scoot by with the snacks and crap, they'd be like, oh, here's another one, or they'd give me like a fancy like first class snack thing, which I didn't eat.
But no, the other guy.
I'm getting there.
Okay, all right.
And so all this stuff, so I have like, I'm sitting there with my phone, I'm trying to watch the new Pinocchio movie, and I have these two boxes that are like this big, just sitting in my lap because I don't know what to do with them. And then the final guy comes by, and he has like the drink cart, and he was like, "Oh, also keep in mind there was another girl sitting with us that like we just met that day, and every single one of the flight attendants thought it was her 21st birthday, but she was passed out asleep the whole time, and so mom had to go, no, it's hers. Like I know I don't look 21, I get it, but I thought that was like a little much. Anyways, so the
guy come by with the booze.
The guy came by with the drinks and stuff, and he looked at me and he was like, "Oh, it's your 21st. Like, do you want anything?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And he was like, "Are you sure? Like, I can check your ID." And I was like, "No, I'm fine, thank you though." And he was like he was just like flabbergasted that I was like not wanting.
He kept
alcohol.
trying to force
like,
booze on you.
Like he just kept asking and like trying to find different ways to like get me to order something. I was like, dude, like even if I did want to drink, I wouldn't get my first drink on a flight at midnight. And so
I don't know. The guy was pushing booze on my daughter. I don't know what was going on, but
and then he gave me chocolate instead.
There you go. See, now look I'm going to put this up here, but Andino is really kind of you're 21. You look 121. You must be talking to me. You can't be talking to my daughter. Figure out what you're going to type before you type it, Andino. Jeez, I don't even know what you're saying half the time. There you go. L even knows booze is overrated. He was trying to be nice. Was he? First drink. Sure. See, they don't even believe you. They don't believe you. They don't believe you. There you go. Kid. The Voyager 47. I'm 21 too. I don't even know if people are being serious or not.
Yeah.
21 years old seems so long ago. It's true. But you know what? Even though Shelly's not here, we're still going to do some of the same stuff that you've grown accustomed to. And we're going to start with this.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Why'd you ask me to be on here?
Okay, so these are snacks from the plane. Didn't you get these at the airport or whatever?
Before they gave me 10 other snacks.
Now these are, now this is nice. We're going to have to do those videos where they pop your back on it. You see those on Instagram? These guys are like popping people's backs and necks.
Ones.
Yeah.
I love those videos.
These are actually white cheddar. I've never had these before. So we're going to.
You ate some before the show started.
Once again, just go ahead and just ruin the illusion. Okay. Okay. I had some before the show started. This was the first time I had one.
I've never had them.
Oh my gosh.
We also have Twizzler nibs. Have you seen those videos? Probably not. It's a joke that like when girls do like a makeup video and they want to show what product they're using, they like hold it up and put their hand behind it and like bring it up to the camera and they're like
trying to do like 3D effects or something.
I don't know. So I use Twizzler nibs. Yeah.
Twizzlers. Paul says white cheddar popcorn. Oh, Paul Taylor says white cheddar popcorn is awesome. Actually, that is pretty good. And all she does is tell me how strong she is. I can beat every guy I know. I can beat in arm wrestling.
Because I can. There you go.
Well, quit hanging with wimpy guys then.
I had a lift.
All right.
So many people in the dance show this semester. Wasn't even funny.
All right. So Creative Face, can you give us a short review? Now, you didn't see the whole thing. You only watched half of it. But what did you think?
I really liked it. 10 out of 10.
Now, this is stop motion animation. It's all stop motion.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought it was live action.
I don't know either.
It's definitely not.
So
Well, Disney's making a live action right now, I think. Are you thinking of that?
Yeah, is that the one that Tom Hanks plays Geppetto? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
I think that's what you're thinking of.
Okay. So this is all stop motion.
Yes.
This is Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
And you were telling me last night it's a little bit more serious. I mean, they set up the death of his son, so that's why he wants to make Pinocchio and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit more edge to it.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's not like for mature audience, like a kid could still watch it, but like they wouldn't understand the like,
it has a little more depth to it, is what you're saying. Yeah. So anyway, she's highly recommending it,
it's really good.
But she's only seen the first half. I got to imagine. We talked about this earlier. I got to imagine when it gets to the part where the kids go to the island of, rotten kids or whatever, and they turn into donkeys and have to work in the mines. But I bet that gets pretty grim with Del Toro directing. I'm just saying.
I believe.
So you're also currently watching Wednesday, aren't you?
Oh, I finished it a while ago.
So you
It's pretty good.
A, B, C grade. What do you give that?
It depends on like what aspect of the show. Because some parts of it are like really good, and some parts are really not good.
So you have to sort of wait a minute. No, it wasn't. No, it was. It was. It's Del Toro did that.
Well,
Okay.
he directed it.
Yeah, but he didn't do it through. What's the studio here in town?
Leica?
Yeah, Leica.
No, he didn't do it.
Okay. Okay. Confirmed.
They did come out with a new movie though. No, I'm fibbing. I don't know. There's a new stop motion on Netflix. That's not Pinocchio, but I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't remember if it's by Leica.
So you don't remember anything. It's basically what you're
I
telling us.
remember it's like about like demons or something.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
The dance scene was good. Was there a dance scene in Pinocchio?
Well, it's like a musical, so they have little
Okay.
dance numbers and stuff.
All right. Ooh. Henry Bemis says he heard Tim Burton directed some episodes of Wednesday.
That's why I watched it.
Oh.
I love Tim Burton.
For the unusualness of it.
I love Tim Burton.
Depends on the movie. I would never go all in and say I love Tim Burton, but some of his movies I'm okay with. A lot of them I'm not because they're just too weird. There you go. Sleep Hunter Demons sounds like Disney. Sounds like Disney now. Oh my gosh. Jason Mazer, are you kidding me? All the way from Melbourne, Australia. Jason, I've known Jason at least through the internet for years because I've done commissions for him over the years. Jason, thank you for dropping in, man. That's cool. We're reaching the farthest corners of the globe, or as John Malin would say, the farthest corners of the flat earth. So Phil Diaz is in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Phil. Appreciate it. Okay. I want to show you something now. Something we've been doing. Well, actually, let's do this first. Let's take a look at our Wrightson image of the day. Again, another Christmas-themed Wrightson piece. They're not that easy to find because he didn't do that many, but here's another one. I used to go around at at comic book shows, and I would look just for creepy and eerie magazines. And I didn't know, well, I take that back. There was a price guide, and I can't remember what year. There's only a couple of years of a price guide of Overstreet's price guide that actually listed all the issues in creepy and eerie that Wrightson did a frontispiece or had art in it. So I'd use that for a guide and hunt down these issues and flip it open to see if Wrightson did the frontispiece or the inside front cover. Because a lot of times he didn't do any stories. He just did those inside front covers. And that is another one right there. I used to have all that stuff when I sold my Wrightson collection. I don't have them anymore. And now I'm back rebuying them at higher prices. Dumb. But there you have it. Okay. Now, this is the big moment. Well, it's one of the big moments. There's a lot of big moments on this show. Well, at least two that I can think of. And this is one of them. We think, now Samantha and I went through hours of tape trying to find what we think is the best
It was like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Get off my show.
Stop lying.
I'm presenting theatrically, okay? There's a difference between presenting theatrically and lying.
Fibbing.
So we spent a decent amount of time looking for what we found was the most recent convincing Bigfoot footage. Okay. I'm sorry. I kind of got off on a tangent a couple of weeks ago with this whole Bigfoot thing, and I can't let go of it. So let's take a look at this and see what you guys think. Now, this was caught by a trail cam in Oregon.
This is the dumbest video.
Will you shut up? We'll comment on this after we see it, not before. Okay. Oh my gosh, get out of here. You're ruining what little
Don't
dignity
tell me
this
to
show.
go on your show.
All right. Watch closely and see if you can find Bigfoot in here. I'll mute it just in case. All right, here we go. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Look at that's exactly how an ape man would walk.
With gloves and a sweatshirt on.
Wow. It's like Bigfoot strolling to the store.
And Bigfoot set up the camera too so that it would, you know,
That
still.
that's incredible. Let's watch that again. It's just I almost want to watch it in slow motion because it's so convincing. Here he is again. Look at it. Yeah, there he is. It pretty much looks like a guy in a hoodie, doesn't it?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
He's literally wearing a hoodie.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. More evidence of Bigfoot in the great wilds
Who
of Oregon.
wears street clothes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Out of all the films that we showed like 2 weeks ago when we did the Bigfoot thing, that may be the best one yet. Now I did find one. I couldn't find it because she was doing her homework and I didn't have time to look for it. But there was a trail shot that I actually thought was pretty good. It was just a still photo, but it was from behind, right? And they always are. So you can't ever see their face because whoever did the face makeup probably did a horrible job. But it actually looked pretty good from the back. And he was just sitting there from the back. And I kept thinking, they keep bringing out all these trail cam films and photos, and you see deer walking by and they stick their nose right in the camera and look around. Bigfoot never does. We only see him from behind. He never looks at the camera unless he's way in the distance and blurry. So,
Well, do you think he's afraid of people?
maybe. Fritzy Schnitzel says Bigfoot just checking to see if the mailman delivered the mail. Right. Exactly. See? Look at that. Louis Brightraven says homework. Isn't the semester over?
It's over
Tonight at midnight.
Yeah. So
One more essay to do. She stopped working to join me on this show because quite frankly, she needs to use the computer. And if I'm doing the
sorry.
Wow. I want you guys to know that as gross as you think I might be at some point, way worse. So what do they say? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this. Angela Curry, Aaron and Disney both are trying to ruin my childhood. And Angela,
You ruined mine too.
no, anyway. Now, Angela, if you actually have some video of Bigfoot you'd like to share to kind of solidifies your belief in this mythical beast, I would love to see it. JW wants to know, did you ever think that maybe Bigfoot was one of that installed the cameras to see when Amazon delivers his new hoodies? Could be. That's why we never see his face, because he knows the cameras there. He installed it. Someone accused me of going full Homer Simpson. Aaron went full Homer Simpson. I did.
What?
And I want you, when Homer goes after Bart.
We were doing that way before
The Simpsons.
Homer.
Actually, the Simpsons have been on longer than you've been alive.
That was
So
the joke.
yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
it was so funny.
They're so horrible.
She just doesn't understand the show. Yeah, because somebody, okay, When they left,
Look at a can of worms.
the house was clean.
It was not.
Gosh, it was too. But we've got all these deliveries, packages, because Shelly does all of her Christmas shopping online, of course, right? So just packages are piled up downstairs, right? Not wrapped or anything, just, And then some people brought over from the school that she works at, very nice of them, brought over presents and stuff for her. So now the kitchen table is covered with a bunch of gifts and stuff. That
you know what Dad said to me last night? We're driving home, and he goes, "Now, Samantha,
it's your birthday.
I know it's your birthday, and there are gifts on the table, but they're not for you."
I didn't want her to walk in the door and go, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." I go, yeah, no, that's really not for you. That's
okay. I'll put my Venmo in the chat. You guys can send me birthday money.
They will too. This is a good chat. These are kindly people, kindly supportive people. No, is it really though? Let's see. He's a monster. Says, I tell you this, about to be old cold, and with the snow on the ground and moon high, Bigfoot better find a heater.
Well, he has a sweatshirt.
That's right. That Bigfoot has a hoodie, so I don't think we've. There you go. Henry's got it right. For Christmas, you get nothing, and you'll like it. Jimmy Owens. Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for joining us. Shelly is snoozing, so you can't see her today, but she's with us in thought and heart, I think. Whew.
Jesus, they're so spicy.
Oh my gosh, they're killing me. All right. Cannon by myself. No, James, I really don't. But what I do need to do is cannonball you. Don't forget who runs the show, man. Okay, don't forget. Good day, sir. Oh, you don't leave. Don't leave because you're. Now she's all choked up. Angela's she's going through a gamut of emotions. See, look at Do It. I don't have any Do It. I don't have any Dew. That's a Mountain Dew thing, isn't it? Do It. DEW. It. Come on, you're young. You're a hip college student.
I don't drink soda.
Okay, all right.
I don't drink soda so much to the point that I called it Dr. Pepsi the other day.
Can I get a Dr. Pepsi, please?
With full confidence, I was talking to my friends and I said Dr. Pepsi, and they all just started laughing, and I didn't know why.
This is tragic.
So I don't drink soda.
Tragic. All right. Okay, so I think it's time that we dig deep into my flat files, because I have a few things I do want to show you guys today. Why? Why did I bring her on?
It's a jump scare.
Okay. All right. All right. We're spreading holiday. We're spreading holiday cheer.
Oh, it's me.
Okay, so because Samantha is my special guest star, along with the Grinch, we'll get to him in a little bit. A lot of people, they always told me, they said, make sure when your kids are little that you draw pictures of them, because before you know it, they'll be 21 and you won't have any drawing. So this is Samantha went 07. How old were you? 6?
Mm-hmm.
Missing her front teeth. Now she used to come up to me all the time and she would go, draw me. And then she would sit there and pose. She was such a ham. Well, I shouldn't say was. And but anyway, so I found this one and I thought that's pretty nice. So it's a nice, cute little drawing of Sammy.
So you should draw one like that of me now, and you can have the two like next to each other.
That's right. But would you sit still?
No.
Okay. See, that's exactly.
I can take a picture and send it to you.
See, that's what I'm talking about. She used to come up and just sit, and she would pose. What was the one where I drew and I put the parrot on your shoulder or whatever because you were like posing?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's around here someplace. I've got tons of these sketchbooks, and we're just going to go through and look at a few things. There's okay. This is pretty good. Look at that.
Whoa.
Blue pencil shark drawing. I actually put this on a greeting card. No, I lied. I did not put that on a greeting card. It's the other one I did. Where is it? There's Swamp Thing in blue.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not Swamp Thing. It's Garbage Man.
No, they're the same thing.
Oh,
It's
well,
Swamp
then maybe
Thing.
you should come up with original characters.
Get out of here. All right, this is the one I did that's on a greeting card. So I saw those. I got some really, like, look at this. This is the kind of stuff I draw in my sketchbook. So I usually like trolls and weird stuff like that.
This is what I don't get.
Yeah.
You don't like the weird movies that I watch, like just like weird character design and all this stuff. But all you do is draw weird looking trolls.
Okay, I don't like box trolls because that guy eats cheese and his face swells up and it's just disgusting.
It's
That's
so
what-
funny.
It's not funny. She's like making fun of a guy who's allergic to cheese.
He
His
blows
face
up.
swells up. And it's really gross.
It's funny.
Look at this. Now this was going to be a Lord of the Rings like poster that I was going to do. So you had the ring wraith down here, you had Gollum here, and then you got the what's his name?
Frodo.
There's
And
Frodo,
Sam.
Fredo, Fredo and Lay. No, that's Samwise Gamgee, and then that's what's his name?
Okay,
Aragon.
I know.
Aragon lives in Oregon, something like that.
Isn't that like a
That's Aragon.
spice?
No, that's Tarragon.
Oh,
He's Aragon or something like that. And then, of course,
that one.
the old wizard.
Gandalf.
Thank you. So, anyway, there was a few choice. That's kind of fun. I did a greeting card of this one. And
it said,
you open
"You
it up.
suck."
Yeah, you open it up and it says, "You suck." And you can tell, you can imagine I didn't sell many of those.
I gave that to so many of my friends, though.
Did you?
I did. I think I took it to one of my friends' weddings, actually.
You gave it to him as a wedding
I think
card.
I did. Because he
Here.
didn't have any others.
Well, yeah, that's right. Well, it was out of the You Rock ones, right? They were like the celebration ones. Oh no, this is kind of nice. This is kind of what the girl at the coffee place looked like.
Oh my gosh.
Not really. This is John Carter, Warlord of Mars. It's a nice piece. Got Tars Tarkas, John Carter, and Deja Thoris. There's Deja Thoris showing her buns. There's a bantha and a white ape. What else we got in here? I don't want to show you everything because... Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Not that the other ones weren't. This is the actual very first drawing of Garbage Man that I ever did. Right there. And his original name was Wasteland. Although I don't know if that was going to be the character's name, but that was going to be the name of the series, was Wasteland.
Why didn't you keep it?
Well, because the DC did a copyright check and they'd already done, or someone had already done a book called Wasteland. So I had to change it. And then I came up with Garbage Man, which seemed kind of funny, ironically funny. So we went with that and it's stuck. Yeah, there's a nice drawing of Karloff as Frankenstein. I used to be really dedicated to doing stuff in my sketchbooks. I haven't done anything in a long time. These are all like really, really old. Okay. So that's Jack Sparrow. And I was thinking of doing a Pirates of the Caribbean movie poster, right? So look at that design. That's pretty cool.
Didn't you make it?
No, I never got past the layout stages.
Yeah.
Because I did the Jaws poster a couple years ago, and I was going to follow it up with Pirates, and I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But
You should. I like that movie.
so do I. I think that would be a cool poster.
Especially, it would probably sell so good because of the whole Johnny Depp case now, because he's so popular.
That's right. And I'd probably get sued. Nah, not if I didn't sell enough. Keep the quantity low. Keep it on the down low. Okay, there's kind of an old Christmassy looking troll. This was going to be a fake movie poster called Prehistoric Cave Girls in Trouble. I never got around to finishing that, but I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, that's all garbage. Oh, look at that. That actually was in my sketchbook. It's kind of like a Mr. Hyde piece from the kind of creepy. So I would do, like, if I didn't have enough artwork to fill out a sketchbook, I would do specific sketches to put in the sketchbook. There was another one I did. Actually, I was thinking about doing that for the cover, but then decided to go with, where is it? I don't know. That was on the title page of it, though, the Conan drawing right there. Kind of cool. So anyway, that That, Samantha, is what is in my flat files.
I know what's in your flat files.
When did you look in my flat files?
That when I was a kid, I would look at them all the time.
Okay. She's looking for inspiration. She's getting comfortable now.
I can't sit still.
That's another thing you get from me. All right, let's see what we got here. Thank you, Fritzy. I appreciate that. We'll say, darn, bro, you can draw. Thanks, Munster. Appreciate that. Holy hand grenades, go back. Too late. Ellie Munoz, gorgeous work. Thank you. Zaid knows. Phil Diaz knows Swamp Thing when he sees him. I said Deja Thoris has a bit too much clothing on there. Okay.
I agree with Andino.
Yeah, well, actually, I did like it a lot, but I couldn't use it, so I had to change it. So that's just Andino's way. He's got to turn the screws. Pour salt in the wound. That's just the way he does. It looks like John Kerry. I'm not sure which guy you were talking about, but that's a political joke. Yeah, let's see here. No, I'm not going to rip pages out of my sketchbook. The world-renowned underground comic book artist, Robert Crumb. If you saw the documentary Crumb, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Like when it came out, God, like 20 years ago, whenever it came out, he actually traded like 2 or 3 of his sketchbooks for a house in France. It's a pretty good deal if you can get it. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping
Get a house in France.
I'm hoping that I can trade all my sketchbooks for an apartment in Gresham, Oregon. So that's my goal. Probably not. Is there any early Wraith of God? Well, yeah, but haven't I shown that before? I think I've shown that before. I don't know. There's not really any design stuff like in sketchbook stuff. There was a couple pages I did that I never ended up using. So yeah, Angela saw the documentary in the theater. It was pretty wild. Yeah, just add more stuff to the campaign. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Should I do a second printing of Wraith of God with a new cover and add it to the campaign? I don't know how many, because I am pretty much sold out. I got a few copies laying around just in case some stuff gets damaged when I mail out the next campaign. But I am pretty much sold out. And so I'm debating whether or not I should go to second printing or not. So anyway, your comments. We got a lot of yeses. Do it. Yes. Do it. Do it. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I expect all you guys to back it if I do it then.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm coffee today.
Yeah, well, see, it was that bikini coffee that got you this morning. It hasn't recovered yet.
Right.
I think he's canceled. Talking about me?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What's up, Aaron? Who is that cute little Santa's helper you have sitting next to you? David, it's my 21-year-old daughter who looks like she's 13, but it is her. You do.
Yeah.
Depends on who does the cover. Well, I'll tell you who's doing the cover. Me.
I could do it.
Bikini coffee. No. Meaning if I do the cover, you won't buy it. Thanks a lot. Blue Badger says, I really appreciate having this sort of community where I get to talk live with living comic legends. Ty Aaron, this is always a privilege. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. Okay. Thank you for saying that. That's very kind. Now, see, if I have to pay someone to do a cover, and that makes it even more expensive to do. So, yeah, I should let Brohawk do it. But like I said, I got to pay him then. And he's not cheap. Guy's expensive. All right, so we'll think about it. We'll put it under advisement and see if we should go that route or not. I want you guys also to know that the link to my campaign, Wraith of God Blood Hunters, is in the description of this video. I am one backer away from $130,000. And we need to get that total up a little bit more so I can put in a few more things. So if you haven't backed yet, please find it within the kindness of your heart to push on that link and go over there and see what you can see if you can back something there. All right. You know what? We've been doing this for only 45 minutes, but it seems like 2 hours. So let's take a look at our precious moments from this week.
So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head.
That is my favorite Christmas special
I know.
of all time.
We watch it every Christmas.
You haven't watched it yet,
Do you know which one's mine?
huh?
Do you know what Christmas thing is my favorite?
Which one?
Okay, you should know. We also watch it every Christmas.
Corpse Bride. Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, that's Mom's.
The Box Trolls.
Dad.
Elf. Santa Jaws.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, did I tell you about the new one I watched? Ouija Shark?
Ouija Shark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
So, I was at a Friendsgiving. This guy was like, guys, I need to show you something. And so, goes on to YouTube, puts on the TV, and it's this like horrendous like film that someone made. And this girl like goes to this like lake, and like which a shark wouldn't be in anyways. And then
It's a
she like
saltwater lake.
she goes in, she stands there for 2 seconds, and she's like, what's going on? So she gets out, and this like perfectly shaped like Ouija board comes out. And she's like, takes it with her.
That's what I would do. If it could just float it up to me, I would say, hey, I'm taking that home.
Yeah. Goes back to her house, goes to this like pool party thing, and the girls are all like, oh my gosh, let's do the Ouija board. And then this like ghost shark, it comes and eats them all. But no, the best part was, so the main chick
Classic Christmas
has
cinema.
a dad, and so she like called him at one point in the movie, and he gets eaten like towards the end of the movie, and it shows they filmed him in heaven fighting this demon shark, but he has lasers like hand lasers like the dad does for some reason. It's the funniest thing. So go watch Ouija Shark.
Oh
It's
my
a
gosh.
Christmas classic. But no, you should know what my favorite Christmas movie is that we watched.
Someone said, here we go, I've heard this, that there's a Grinch horror movie trailer recently, that they're making the Grinch into a horror film, a live action horror
I can
film.
see that.
I'm going to
They're
go check
doing
this trailer out because I have
Violent
not
Night.
seen it yet. Sharknado should be a Christmas special. Aaron, did you ever see the Grinch Halloween special? The Grinch Halloween special?
Mhm.
I don't think I have. Now I got to go find it. This ain't good though. Sounds like maybe it wouldn't be that good, but Everett Todd says, are we getting more Kit Carter? Yes. Even though you misspelled my name, I'm still going to answer your question, Everett. We are getting Kit Carter, and it will be in 15 pages of Kit Carter will be in the Wraith of God Blood Hunters book. So you've got like 51 page, yes, it's 51 pages, story, Wraith of God story, followed up by a Garbage Man story, followed up by a nightclub story, followed up by 15 pages of Kit Carter. That's 100 pages in that book for $25. It is a great deal. If you haven't backed it, back it because it's well worth it.
Okay, you gonna guess my favorite Christmas movie, or are we just
Die
gonna sit
Hard
there?
is the best Christmas movie ever. I don't even,
It's not a Christmas movie.
I don't think it is.
Don't
either.
even.
See, we're both,
That's not-
we're not on the same page very often, but that is, we're on the same
That's
page.
not
I
a
know it.
Christmas movie. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what's your favorite Christmas thing? Why am I not thinking of it?
The Year Without the Santa Claus.
Oh, with Heat Miser and Snow
Yeah.
Miser, of course, because we do the songs.
Yeah, it's my favorite Christmas
right.
movie.
Okay.
And whenever I tell people that, they never know what I'm talking about.
Horror movie of Winnie the Pooh. You know, I've seen the trailer for that, and
Wait, that's a thing.
Yes, it's so not good. But see, that's what happens when stuff goes into public domain. You get like horror movies with Winnie the Pooh and the Grinch, and although the Grinch isn't in public domain, so I don't know how they got that pulled off. But anyway, all right. So I've got Samantha here, so I want to do something special.
Okay.
I am going to do dramatic readings from children's books that I used to read to her when she was a little girl, and we'll see if she can remember what the name of the book is. Okay.
Well, most of them that you read to me were like Bible stories. So.
Well, yeah, I was a good
I'll
dad.
know those.
I was a good dad. I'm not going to read you a Bible story. That'd be terrible if I read a Bible story. You're like, I have no idea what that's from. All right. So you have to you turn this way so you can't see the book. So the people at home can see it. But all right. So let's see if she'll get this one. No rude comments from the audience, please.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And I'm just going to keep reading this until you get it.
So I could just say here, have you read the whole story?
Okay. So he says, I can blank 30 tigers today.
Oh, I can lick 30 tigers today.
Okay, maybe that was too easy.
By Dr. Seuss.
All right.
That one was my favorite Dr. Seuss book.
Okay, let me read a few lines here just so we can kind of get in the holiday spirit.
Wait, you have to wrap it though.
No, I can't.
What?
I can lick 30 tigers today. Boom. Well, maybe 29. You down there with the curly hair. Will you please step out of line? I can lick 29 tigers today. Well, that's sort of a mean thing to do. I'll cut down my list. First group is dismissed. I'll beat up the next 22. I can lick 22 tigers today. And the reason I liked this book so much when I was a kid was it was in color. A lot of Dr. Seuss books were not in color. This one was. All right, so you got that one, and I didn't even. Okay, this one's going to be probably not any harder, but.
I was gonna say,
Let's
but
check
I
this
Can
one.
Lick 30 Tigers was literally my favorite book that you read to me. So.
All right. Yeah, I was like, that was a mulligan. Okay, here we go. That's I got to get to a part where. Okay. Wait till I'm finished reading. All the Who girls and boys would take bright and early. They'd rush for their toys, and then the noise. Oh, the noise, noise, noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise, noise, noise.
That's one of the quotes that you always quote. It's the stop the tree up, and then it's like,
it was a quarter past dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. It's a little bit different than the show, but see, this was all like black and white and then had red in it, but it wasn't like full color like I Can Lick 30 Tigers today. Okay. All right, 2 for 2. Those are easy. But now, all right, here we go.
I can blank 30 tigers today.
I
wonder.
I can blank 30. I know that was like pretty suggestive. I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay. I highly recommend this book, by the way, just for the illustrations in it.
Kind of cool.
Let me read something here. Now, the grandmother of the lad, King Cool's mother.
Finn McCool. I guessed it right before you even started reading.
Oh my gosh, you don't even play along well. You're terrible.
I just know these books.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised you didn't read it with the accent.
Well, you didn't give me a chance to.
Okay, now read it with the accent.
Okay, no, I'm not going to do it now.
Okay.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. And this is a great special edition. It is illustrated by the great Scott Gustafson. It's even signed by him. Look at that. So, well, that was not as fun as I thought it would be. So now you're fired. Get out of here.
Is that seriously all you brought? That was like $4.
I only read you the same 4 ones like over and over and over again.
Well, that's why you should have brought more, and I wouldn't guess so easily.
All right. I got to do something.
It's just that I Can Lick 30 Tigers and Finn McCool. You would read that to me like every day as a kid. So those ones I was just like, you know.
You know, it's tough. I'm taking my stuff and going. Sammy's gonna do the show from now on.
Okay.
Her and the dog.
What do you want me to talk about?
I am going to draw the Grinch.
Oh, we lost viewers.
I know. We've lost like 50 viewers. I told you this is going to be the worst show ever. This is what happens when you let your kids use your computer for homework and you can't.
Do you want me to fail?
No, because I'm paying too much money for you not to fail. So, all right.
You know what was funny? Right before I burped, someone commented, "You're a good dad. You raised a good kid."
Did I know? Oh my goodness.
Anyways, so is this the portion where we just like talk about whatever and I just keep you company while you draw what you're drawing?
Sure.
What are you drawing again? Grinch?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Oh my goodness.
Line?
Did you tell us what your favorite Christmas special was?
Yes.
I must have slept through that part.
Oh my gosh. The Year Without the Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, Heat Miser.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's my favorite Christmas movie. Okay. Do you know my favorite Christmas song? This is the one I sing like all the time.
All right, let's hear it.
No, I'm not gonna sing it. You have to know it. I'm just saying I sing it. That was your hint.
Chestnut.
No.
Oh.
I do love Nat King Cole though. No, it's more like happy and like obviously I'm happy. It's more like upbeat.
No, I don't like that. Have a holly.
No.
All right, so I'm going to kind of do. I got sort of inspired to.
Are you not gonna finish the conversation?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Move
Okay,
on.
my favorite Christmas song is Sleigh Ride, and that is the only right answer. If you have another favorite Christmas song, you're wrong.
Sleigh Ride.
Yes. Just hear those sleigh bells ring.
thought you were gonna say it.
Ting. Well, you didn't know it. Point blank, I do consider Home Alone a Christmas movie, just not Die Hard.
I don't like Home Alone.
I don't think I've actually seen it all the way through, but
I'm not a big John Hughes movie fan because all his stuff was like, as I was telling, I had this conversation with Josh last night. They're like, because he just watched it, Home Alone. He was like, yeah, he goes, do a lot of suspension of disbelief to believe that that kid's smarter than those burglars.
Well, okay, that's the point of it.
That's kind of a comic, but
isn't that the point? Literally, the point of movies is to bring things to life that aren't natural.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
So then, why is that an issue?
I just have a trouble with John Hughes movies because they're like these teenage child empowerment movies, and kids don't need to be empowered; they need to be disciplined.
Oh my gosh!
So, I didn't even like them when I was a teenager. I did not like John Hughes movies when I was a teenager because I just thought they were just ridiculous. That's just me. Just saying. Got an angry Grinch here.
Yeah, well, he's an angry. He looks like a puppy. I was gonna say something.
That doesn't surprise me to hear that.
Shut up. What were we talking about before Home Alone?
Chestnut.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm getting in an argument with Point Blank right now.
Uh-oh.
He says, well, Home Alone has the same plot as Die Hard. Stop the bandits on Christmas Eve. Just saying. Okay, well, if you make me a PowerPoint presentation presenting your case, I'll reconsider.
Now, here's the thing. I would never go with Die Hard as a Christmas movie, but they actually did. Someone pointed this out to me, and then I watched it again and discovered that they were actually correct. That they worked Christmas music into the theme, music, to the score. Not like they walked in a room and someone was playing Christmas music, but it was actually worked into the orchestrated score of the movie. And when you do that, boy, that kind of makes it seem like maybe it actually is a Christmas movie, or their intent was for it to be a Christmas movie. I'm just saying. So I've sort of reconsidered my stance on that just a little bit. Have you even seen Die Hard?
No.
Okay, well then see. Comment on it. Gosh.
I've heard that it's not a Christmas movie.
Depends on who you talk to.
And with the research that I've done without actually watching the movie, that's my 2 cents. Okay, Dada, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I mean, actual Christmas movie?
What do you think I'm saying?
I don't know.
I just asked what your favorite. I asked what your favorite Christmas song was.
I don't know that I have one.
Well, how do you not have one?
I have a favorite Christmas movie. Let's talk about that because I can actually answer that.
But I asked for your favorite song.
You just
Dad, it's not that hard. There's not a lot of Christmas songs. Just pick one you like.
Well, then I'd be lying if I wasn't telling you.
Oh my gosh. Top 3?
Actually, I do have Hark the Herald Angels Sing is my favorite Christmas song.
Because that's the one that you sang at the mall when you were in like...
No, it wasn't. Oh Holy Night was the one when I was like in choir when I was a little young lad. And we appeared at the mall and did like this Christmas special. It's like the good old days, right? When was the last time we went to a mall and there was like, grade school choir up there singing Christmas songs? I mean, ever? Does anybody ever see that anymore?
No, I don't go to the mall anymore.
Oh, Grinch. Grinch is pissed. He's hitting somebody.
Why is he missing a leg?
Is he bowling? No.
Is he bowling? Can you make him bowling? That'd be so funny.
No, he's punching a snowman.
Comment your favorite color if you want my dad to make him bowling.
No. I already have an idea of what I want to do. Which is
that's the beauty of art.
Snowman.
That's the beauty of art. It can adapt.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite color is orange. I'll let you know when the comments start rolling in. Why don't you just draw 2 Grinches? It won't take you very long. And draw one bowling.
You're sabotaging my show, I think.
Yeah.
At least she admits it.
Oh, we got a color. That isn't your isn't your favorite color orange?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
since when is it your favorite color?
Have you seen
copying me?
No, have you seen my apartment? It's like all orange.
I don't really pay attention.
Oh my gosh. It's like all oranges and yellows and reds.
Oh my.
Yeah, I like warm colors. And orange, I don't know. It's growing on me. My hydro flask is orange, which funny enough, I left Arizona by accident.
It meant so much to you.
Yeah. Well, I got this new sticker that I was going to put on it. It says, like the Jack in the Box logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but it says Jack in the Crack. And I was going to put that on my...
Wait a minute. Excuse me a second.
Put it on my
I'm so
bottle.
proud.
And then I left it. So, whoops.
Oh,
see, that sticker, though, it was from, like when you go to like a fast food and they got the like stick a quarter and you twist the thingy and like the prize comes out.
Sure.
It was like one of those things. So I didn't know what I was getting. And so I turned it and that's what I got. And that's my new favorite sticker.
Oh, see, look at he's rocking the snowman's world, man. He hates Christmas so much that he's taking that out on the snowman.
But see, everyone knows that the Grinch hates Christmas. But does anyone know that the Grinch is actually an avid bowler?
Oh my gosh, I gotta get some of these like peaks up here. You know, those like craggly.
Wait, move your. You can't see what you're doing. There we go.
How come the Grinch doesn't wear any pants?
How come he's missing a leg?
It's right there,
Where?
right here. It's behind the snowman.
You should add more shadow to it then.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody's a critic. You know what I'm saying? Especially my daughter.
That's a little better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me to come on the show.
You
And
invited
then
yourself.
I did not. Stop making up garbage. That is not true.
She's begging me, can I come on your show, please? I got friends in Arizona who want to watch. Give me a Cheez-It, will you?
No.
Give me that.
Yourself.
Give it to me.
No. That's a long Grinch arm. It's kind of long.
Well, he's got a long arm and long Grinch fingers. I was going to say, Peter DeSalle,
Who?
the guy who drew Finn McCool.
Okay. That topic was like 10 minutes ago. We're talking about Christmas now.
Well, I know, but there's a point to it.
Is there?
I saw a bunch of Grinch drawings that he had done, and I don't know what they were for, but they sort of inspired me to kind of, instead of trying to copy Chuck Jones, who of course directed the Grinch, the original Grinch show, TV special back in the 60s. I kind of thought it inspired me to sort of like do my own take on it. And here we are.
Wow, that was so cool.
Wasn't it?
No.
Cool story, bro.
Okay, what's your favorite Christmas? Okay, we talked about movie. We talked about song.
We didn't talk about my favorite
See,
Christmas
you said
movie.
it was The Grinch.
That's my Christmas special
It's
or
the
show.
same
That's not a
thing.
movie, though.
It's literally the same thing.
No, it isn't.
It's in the Christmas entertainment category.
All right.
Do you have a movie that's above The Grinch?
Well, not a. Will you stop it?
Sorry, the Cheez-Its.
If I was just picking a movie, like a Christmas movie that you got to watch every year kind of thing. Now we've kind of developed this sort of tradition of watching Elf, but
Right.
that's still not my favorite. I've got to say, from when I was a kid, I always liked Miracle on 34th Street.
Hmm.
The original version, of course. It's so wholesomely Christmassy. I think we need a little bit more of that wholesome Christmasness.
Oh, can I pose a question to the
Please.
viewers? I have a what's the word? An unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
I personally do not like the movie It's a Wonderful Life on the topic of Christmas movies.
What?
Dad, we talked about this earlier today. And
I still can't believe it.
I don't like it, and I just want to know if anyone agrees with me. So yeah.
Why would okay? I know why you don't like.
Do you want me to go into it again? Actually, I don't even remember what I said.
Yeah,
really.
that shows a real commitment to.
he just acts like a little baby. And then, like,
He has a tough life.
he has a beautiful wife and children, and his one thing with work goes slightly wrong.
Slightly wrong?
Well, a little less than slightly wrong, or a little more. And then he's like, well, that's it. Like, no wonder some dude had to be like, dude, you're stupid. Like, look at all the things you have.
And there you have it. Well,
Like, he just, like, this is a grown man who is just whining. If I wanted to watch that, I would just watch my dad's live stream.
oh my God. Okay, guys, you see the disrespect? You see this?
I don't. It just, and then it's also like, it's not even a Christmas movie at that point. It just takes place at Christmas.
It's all about Christmas and goodwill towards men.
Every movie's about goodwill towards men.
Yeah, every single movie is like Ouija Shark. That's like about the goodwill towards men.
Yeah. You need to watch that clip. Just the clip of the dad with the laser arms in heaven fighting the Ouija shark. It's so funny.
Oh my goodness. I'll give him some fur down here to cover up his privates.
Right.
Well, you got to be, you got to think about these things.
So you won't draw the Grinch naked, but you'll draw these like women with her boobs out and the butt cheeks flashing.
I don't draw.
You literally just
nudes.
showed it on your
I know she had
show.
some clothes on.
Her butt was out.
No. Well, she had it covered by like a sheer thing.
That's not covered then.
I have to admit, I drew that before you were born. So
Okay. That. Mm-hmm.
it's true.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that proves your point, but
Well, it proves that. Proves something.
LOL, she's killing him.
This is a daily thing around here. That's why I can't wait for the holidays. Oh, look, Samantha's coming home. Grey Wolf Graphics says Jimmy Stewart wasn't like that in real life. He flew B-24 Liberator bombers in World War II and retired as a U.S. Air Force Reserve Brigadier General in 1967. Yeah, Samantha. Show some respect. That's the, oh my gosh. Who? Oh my gosh. That's the actor. Jimmy Stewart. Oh my.
Okay, but that's not what the movie was about. So that's not a valid argument.
Oh my.
I will have you
He
know.
just said he wasn't like he was in that movie.
I will have you know, I won debate class in high school. So
When did you win a debate class in high school?
junior year, I went against
Look at that.
the
Aaron's daughter is his worst troll. That's absolutely true.
in high school. It was like junior year of high school. Like, you can ask my old classmates, like DL and stuff. I went up against what was his name? Chris something.
You're making stuff up. Don't even know the dude's name.
It was Chris. I just don't remember his last name.
All right.
And he's like the smartest, most argumentative dude that we had in the grade. And I won our debate, and everyone was shocked, and so was I. I thought I was going to lose, but here we are.
And so your point of the story is what exactly?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Wow, I'm just getting flamed in the comments right now.
Well, that's what happens when you come on and show disrespect.
Yeah, but you're
to the
acting like
host.
the victim. You say the same stuff to me, just not
I don't
on
know
air.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh my
about.
gosh.
See, this is the thing.
Last time I'm coming on here.
Promises.
No one
promises.
likes me anymore. So you can come on here and make fun of a chick who works at Bikini Coffee, but if I say if I don't like
What
It's a
did-
Wonderful Life,
Yeah, okay.
then I'm the bad guy.
Know your audience. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Ugh. Husker's face is like right in the microphone. You hear him like licking his lips or something.
We're gonna have Thai food tonight, I think. Is that what we're having?
Sure.
Well, it's your birthday dinner. You get to.
I don't care anymore.
Because I've lost all hope. Just get it over with. Sorry, I need some more pens.
Should I tell a joke?
No, because people want to hear stuff that's fun.
No, I have a good joke.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. I think I've told you this joke already, but your audience hasn't heard it.
I'm sure they haven't.
So, shoot, how's it go?
Classic. Well, there's this joke about the, this guy.
I'm getting
did this
nervous
stuff.
now.
It's just like.
Well, no one likes me anymore, so I really gotta try hard. I'm missing 20% of my couch. Ouch. Heh.
Wait a minute. So when's the joke?
That was the joke.
Wow. Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, this is where you laugh.
Yeah.
I laughed hard when I heard the joke.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Here, I have one. Okay, this one's always a crowd pleaser.
Oh. All right. Let's hear it.
What's a DJ's favorite sauce?
It's a DJ's favorite sauce.
Yeah. Do you remember this one?
I think I forgot it on purpose, but go ahead.
Marinara.
Okay. Wow. The horror.
I know they're all laughing. They just don't want to admit it.
Yeah. They're just going, man, that's funny.
That's all I got.
Well,
I have a
it's better than nothing.
I have a Christian joke.
Very, very, very barely better.
Okay, I have a Christian joke, but every time I tell it, no one gets it.
Well, they probably should save
no,
it.
but it makes
okay?
sense.
Save it. We've punished us enough at this point.
It's good though.
He's got a corncob pipe and a button nose. I give him a carrot nose though.
And 2 eyes made out of coal.
Okay, I'll give him the pipe though. He's getting hot. What is that dog growling?
He wants to hear the joke.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. It's like, tell a joke. I know this one. It's hilarious.
Oh, see, someone wants to hear the joke.
All right, tell it.
Okay. God said, "Come forth, and you shall receive everlasting life." John came in 5th and won a toaster. See, you're laughing.
I just can't believe I heard it. That's
It's funny. See, I told that joke during my vice president speech at school.
and you got an F.
No, and they're little crickets.
What a shock.
But it wasn't because people didn't think it was funny. It's because they just didn't get it.
Well, then, okay, okay, that's why people don't think stuff is funny is because they don't get it.
No, and then once I explained to them, they're like, "Oh, that's funny."
Okay.
It's just, they don't get the toaster part. So they're like, "Why is there a toaster in the joke?" And it's like, that's not the point of the joke, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Someone commented, "Please stop."
See? That's what you get when you come in here with that. When you bring that weak sauce in.
Jeez, they're so mean. Jeez, I'm not gonna come on here anymore.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, sorry. There we go. Look at that.
I'm getting, this is cyberbullying.
No, it isn't. When you bring it on yourself, it isn't.
I like these jokes.
Well, I know you do. The Grinch. I wanted to do I said this, I don't know, I think on when David and I were doing a live stream earlier this week. And I said I wanted to do, when I was working at Malibu, this is before your time, Samantha.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay.
And I wanted to do a comic book adaptation of the Grinch. And they said to me, well, the book is already an illustrated book. So what would be the point of doing like a graphic novel or adaptation of it? And I just said, because it would be cool. And they didn't go along with that. Of course, they would have had to get the rights from Dr. Seuss's estate. Well, actually, I think he was still alive. But they would have to get the rights anyway. But I thought it was a great idea, and I would love to do that. But I don't want to pay someone for the rights to do it, so probably ain't going to happen ever. But I can do this. All right. Sammy is as funny as
Don't read
Aaron
them.
doesn't have hairy arms. Let's see. We understand the consolation prize punchline.
Yeah.
It's just not funny.
I'm not appreciated in my time.
Yeah, I tell you. Well, quite frankly, anything is better than Shane's drunken performance eating raviolis out of a can and pouring them all over himself.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people did too. Probably more than are watching this.
Yeah.
What's this? Mississippi Redneck Christmas Party play. Christmas play had two wise men dressed as firemen. When asked why, they said the wise men came from afar, didn't they? From afar. Boy, I didn't think someone could tell a joke worse than Samantha's, but you just did. Come on, Gray Wolf. That was the worst. I miss Shy Shane. Yeah. There you go. Love God Bible Truth. He's a nice guy. He won't make fun of you.
He was the one who told me to stop earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's not that nice. Samantha, what is your favorite thing about dance? I think ballet is very soothing. You don't like ballet that much, do you?
I appreciate it and I like doing it, but I have a hard time like performing it because my body was not made for ballet. Because like for like ballet dancing, you need to be very tall and lanky, and I'm very short and beefy, so it's just not a very good combination. But I like doing it and like taking class for it. Like I feel very pretty when I do it. So
I feel pretty. So pretty. What is that from?
isn't it? I don't know.
Is that the Sound of Music?
I was gonna say I think it's Sound of Music. But anyways, my favorite thing about dance. I'm glad you asked. I really like the performance aspect of it. Like I like being able to tell stories and like I don't know, like reach out to people in that sense and like convey messages that people can relate to. I mean, it's kind of like why we draw or like make art in general. This is getting so deep. Wow. Like, you know, like we create art for people to view it and to like find like entertainment or like, you know, like a sense of belonging, if you will, or like relatability or comfort or whatever you're needing from it. And so I like being able to create stuff and do that for others.
I will say she is an exceptional choreographer, thinks outside the box and comes up with some pretty incredible numbers.
Thanks.
So that's me being nice.
Yeah. He was putting up a show, put him up front. But yeah, I do really like choreographing. I mean, I want to be a performer, but once my body does not work anymore, I would like to choreograph it.
That's the thing. It's kind of like being a professional athlete. You know, you've only got a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
You can do that stuff. And
But like I don't want to teach, like I just want to like make stuff, you know? Like relaying information over and over again is really boring to me.
well, then
So
you'll be a choreographer, like you said, and you
yeah,
can
I will. I was planning on it.
bring a new voice every time.
Yeah. I finally came up with a spotlight idea for next semester. But I don't think it's gonna get approved.
Why is that?
So like, you know, for the student choreography shows, we have like they're very specific on what kind of music we use and like there can't be lyrics in it. And if there are lyrics, they can't be in English. The song I want to use has English lyrics.
Well, then it's not going to get picked.
But I'm hoping that I can just be like charming enough.
they'll just bend the rules for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, that's because you have to pay for the rights to use the music.
But it's like a song from the 40s. So I feel like they're not even like gonna.
Then maybe you'll get away with it.
Well, last semester someone used "Feeling Good" by that one chick,
Yeah.
and that's like the most popular song on the face of the earth.
And they let it go?
Yeah,
Well, then obviously there's a double standard going on.
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
And you should be able to break through that double standard.
I'm hoping. So yeah,
All right, there it is. The Grinch
you need Max.
beating the crap. I didn't really have a spot for him.
You should just put him up in that like empty corner on the left, like getting I don't know electrocuted or something. So he's like in
Getting
there.
electrocuted. That
Like-
doesn't really fit into what we're doing here.
Well, I was like, why would he be in the sky and if he got struck by lightning?
Well, unless he was getting punched too, I suppose. But
What? Don't punch a dog.
see, that's the funny stuff. That's what people love. Physical comedy.
Oh, I
See,
got.
when I went Homer Simpson on you, people loved it.
I know, but if I bite back, they're like, "Oh, she's horrible."
Yeah, that's
I
right.
got-
What a horrible
wait.
child.
I got another question here. Love God Bible Truth. Click on it. Asked, what made you get into animation? Are you a fan of cartoons or anime? Funny enough, I really don't like anime, but everyone in my major likes anime, and like that's what they want to get into. A bunch of nerds.
Wow.
But I really do like I really like stop motion. Like that's kind of what drew me in. And it's kind of the same thing with like why I like dance is like I like storytelling a lot and like creating things for people. And so that's why I started in animation, just so that I could like, and I also really like drawing and like character design and stuff. So yeah, I figured animation was probably the best route for that.
Why is the Grinch in the MC? I don't know. Is he?
What?
Is he now? Because Disney owns everything, so I guess they can just like mix and match any way they want to.
Yeah.
Aaron is getting away with using nightclub. Yeah. Well, that's under discussion right now. So legally speaking, that is under discussion, and it hasn't been resolved quite yet. Say, Samantha, have you seen Del Toro's new Pinocchio? We talked about that. Yeah, Phil, we talked about that early in the show, but she's seen half of it.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I recommend.
I went and saw Bullet Train. I didn't go see it. It was on Netflix. I watched Bullet Train 2 nights ago, and it was entertaining, but kind of pointless in the long run. So I'm not sure how I would grade it. I don't think it was quite as clever as it thought it was, but it was funny. It did have some charming moments. It was, it was over the top, violent, bloody, of course, and ridiculous. But it was supposed to be that. I just felt like the movie, there wasn't really a point to it in the end, and so I kind of was kind of But I'm going to watch that new Troll movie. It's supposed to be coming out on Netflix. A giant troll. It's like Asleep in the Mountain or whatever.
I don't like Joey King. She was in Bullet Train. She was that chick with like the short hair.
Oh well, she got.
But
Spoiler alert! She got. I won't say.
Well, here's the thing though. I don't have any reason to not like her. She just like, you know, those people. I'm gonna get so beat up for this in the comments.
Wait a minute, be careful. So it was an Arnold movie, basically. Yeah, but Arnold was. You go see Arnold just because he's just was so ripped, and he would just. You want to see how many people he could kill. It was just.
Click on that comment. Shut up.
She looks like a female Mr. Bean. No, he's talking about the girl that you don't like, the actress, not you.
No, because
she's like, what?
no, because remember when I took that celebrity lookalike quiz this summer and it said Mr. Bean?
Oh, he's like, not you. I'm sorry. That's true. Arnold he had sort of he had that sort of masculine, I want to be like him charm. And he didn't take himself too seriously. And that's why I liked Arnold films. He kind of knew he was a joke. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Yeah, she is. She's not used to the abuse that you take on the internet. So, oh, that's funny.
Just like, wow, okay.
Okay, wait here. The Troll is great for a dumb giant monster movie. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I mean, I haven't seen it. I saw the first. No, wait a minute. The first one. You're talking about the first one or the new one? Because it was the first one where there was like some Swedish film or something, and it had like all subtitles, and they found these people were on like some sort of expedition or whatever, and they found all these giant trolls in the woods. I don't know what that dog is doing. There you go. Samantha Bean is born.
No, I kid you not. I found a website this summer. If you like put in your picture, it tells
Troll
you
Hunter.
what celebrity looked like. So I was like, oh, I'll probably get like Anne Hathaway or like Winona Ryder, like the ones I hear regularly, like from you and like other people. So I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And literally the first thing that came up was Mr. Bean. So that's why I thought.
So she's totally hypersensitive. Would you call me?
It was Mr. Bean specifically.
Oh, see, that's why I wondered why my numbers dropped from 150 down to 70. I thought it was just because Samantha wasn't entertaining, but I guess it's because EVS is he's jumping into my time slot again. I'm telling you, that guy. Let me see. Oh, yep.
Oh.
Samantha, if your dad set up, you would. Samantha, if your dad set you up, would you practice your craft on YouTube? If you do well, you can gain some extra cash, and I would see your storytelling skills. In other words, would you dance on YouTube?
There are some videos of me dancing on YouTube already. Dad has not posted them, or they're not by me.
Well, you didn't. I'm not going to post stuff of you. Your mother would do it without asking your permission, but I would never do it without asking your permission. So
No, I have my best friend has a YouTube channel, and she like has created a lot of pieces that I've been in, and so like those are on YouTube. But
dude, are you kidding me? Jaws is my favorite movie. I don't know who you're talking to, but if you're talking to me about seeing Jaws, I've seen it 100 times probably. So it's my favorite movie of all time.
yeah, Jessica's on here. Look.
Hey, there is my daughter-in-law who's married to my son.
Not me.
That makes her a daughter-in-law. Hey, Jessica.
Did you hear the joke?
Heard you're a Home Alone fan. I am not a Home Alone fan. She knows she's.
He was thinking animation.
Oh, you're thinking animation, not performance art. So I was thinking like Squidward, when he did his like performance art. That's what I was
Just
thinking.
set up the camera and all
and do your.
I mean,
she's doing everything digital.
I could. I would get nervous.
Yeah, she doesn't sit here. She doesn't sit there and draw like this.
Yes, I do.
You have everything you're doing in school in animation
In school,
is digital.
yeah, but I do that on my free time.
So you
know that portrait I just did? That was decent.
That was digital.
No, it wasn't.
Of your animation buddy?
No, the portrait of the like painting. And I did in charcoal, and I asked about the hair.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a while ago.
That was a few weeks.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So there's my contribution to art.
Blurry.
Well, it's not as sharp as the other camera. I just want everybody to kind of see it. as it's not at an angle and you can see all of it at once. So there you go. I might color this at some point. I don't know. Anyway, it's 7 o'clock. That means we've been here for over an hour and a half. It's time to get dinner. It's her birthday dinner. So I got to go stop art blocking your daughter.
I appreciate the support.
Did I miss super chats? Did I? I'm doing super. Well, people pay me money to read their comments.
They do?
Yeah. Oh, she's like, oh, put me on. There's Eric Boyd. He didn't super chat though. The Grinch horror movie is called The Mean One. We watched the trailer on Horror Mike's YouTube. Cindy Lou, who is an adult now and packing a candy cane shotgun. All right,
I want to watch that trailer.
I got to go check that one out too. I don't see any super chats
How do you know it's a super chat?
because it says there's a big color bar across it.
Okay. I like that.
Oh, did I miss this one? Oh, I'm sorry. For $10, Baggins and the Banshee. Thank you so much for that. Sorry it's not more, but this is for your daughter, Erin. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I took her on a shopping spree that already went
No, it's
like $25 over.
It's okay.
So
I
it's
appreciate
already
the
been
money.
spent.
Thank
Thank you so much, though. That's very kind of you. Sorry if I missed that one. It's hard to watch this stuff when I'm drawing. Some of it slips by.
I was watching it and then I stopped.
I got bored, so I fell asleep.
I was getting harassed.
My
I didn't
eyes
want to read
open.
it.
He's afraid of what they might be saying. Okay, we did get Paul Taylor from Canada. So those are the two I got that I see. So thank you for the heads up. Appreciate that. And again, thank you guys for the super chats. That's always very kind of you and very welcome as we put that, most of us put those towards paying for our incredible StreamYard bill every month. Read this before you go. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. There's a Thai place open till 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Downtown Old Town Tigard. So,
and if delicious is in the title, then it must be.
Randy, I did not miss yours. Did I? Where is it? Are you sure?
I thought that last one was the first one.
No, there was the two yellow ones and then the blue one that we just read. Well, Randy, I'll tell you what, man. Type it again and I will read it right now. You don't have to send another super chat, but I will. Huh?
I said, no, you can send him another one.
No.
That was a joke.
Here, type it right now, Randy. I'm watching. What's that dog chewing on? Stop him. Was he? I wasn't even paying attention.
I think there was a water bottle back
there. Okay, sorry about that. This show has just been an absolute wreck. Train wreck. But we appreciate you staying with us. And I'm waiting for Randy Howell to type in his good stream tonight. And Sammy has good taste in holiday shows. All right.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to next draw stream with David Williams coming up this week. I am going to do Heat Miser and Snow Miser, but kind of my take on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll sit here and crack jokes.
Probably not.
No.
I'm thinking that may not be the best
Never
idea.
doing this again.
He says, Sammy is wearing the Santa hat correctly. Aaron is wearing his like the elf at the mall. Yeah, I guess I am, aren't I? Oops, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong side. There it is. It doesn't really want to.
Like, you know, when you graduate and you like turn the tassel to the other side.
Yeah, her hat's better.
Yeah,
that's all. Thank you, Randy, for whatever you sent me. I'm going to assume it was $2 Canadian, but I appreciate it. If it was $5 Canadian, I'm really appreciative it. If it was more than that, I'm sorry that I missed it. But I did read it. So Brian Suddenly Old says, happy birthday, Sammy. Congratulations on being old enough to smoke.
Thanks, man.
Oh, that's right. James is, I plugged it at the beginning of the show. I'll plug it now. Don't forget Comic Art Convo on New Year's Eve, folks, 4 p.m. Pacific. Aaron and I, that's James and me, will be talking our favorite cover artists. That'll be a good one. $5 Canadian. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it very much. All right. So before we head out the door, let me just say again that the link to the Wraith of God Blood Hunters campaign is in the description of this video. So please, if you got a moment, go there, check that out if you haven't done so already. There'll be more stuff coming up in the new year. Like I'm going to do art for bookmarks and things when we hit 140. So we got to get there. And put a down payment on a candy cane. I'm going to get a really big one, shotgun candy cane.
Yeah.
So
the mean one.
So check that out. I probably will be on Comics Kings tomorrow night, although my son and daughter-in-law will probably be by tomorrow. So maybe not. We'll see. I might get in there eventually. Tuesday, of course, is the professionals once again at 4:00. And then Wednesday, Samantha and I are going to the holiday laser light show at OMSI. So it should be a good time for all. Okay, Paul, let's check it. Before we go, I keep saying before we go. Let's check this out. Survey says, oh, we got it. Thank you so much. You guys put me over 130. Once we get to 140, we've got the free bookmarks that are going to be pretty cool. It's going to have, I haven't drawn them yet, but I will do it on a live stream. It's going to have the Wraith and Esther on one side. You'll flip it and it'll have the Count Korvac, my Nosferatu character, on the other side. So it'll be very cool. So it's a Christmas miracle. It is. See, I was going to go Jimmy Stewart. Now I'm not going to jump because we got over 130. So now we're only 16,000 behind Rini. I think we can get there. Help me do it. But I appreciate all the support, you guys. Honestly, that's fantastic. Couldn't do it without you. And this show would not be possible if not for you guys joining us every Sunday and then whenever I show up on the last second live stream. So I really appreciate that as well. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, and notifications button on the way out the door. And you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And if I don't talk to you before, have a very Merry Christmas.
Who's Roscoe?
Hey, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hey, sis. Merry Christmas. He's our adopted son because he has our last name.
I was like, that's not Josh.
No, it's not Josh. Make a new cover for Wraith #1 and crush Rini. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. Every time you get a backer, an angel gets his wings. Awesome. You guys keep coming with the jokes. I can't get out of here. But anyway, thanks, guys. We will see you soon. And there's the dog crunching the bottle. Good night, everybody.